Hey everybody, it's your girl Naggy85, Psycho Sister, Angie Marie, Angie Cakes. However you know me, you know me. So I didn't vlog this week because I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about. And I have a couple of life updates that I want to talk about. And then I also have something else I want to talk about. So let's start with the life updates. I have been killing it with these step counts. My Fitbit, which is like for sure like my tracker, my motivational buddy, I have been doing everything I can to nail the 10K steps a day. Now, Monday, I went to do my 10K. I had quite a bit more than what I planned on because I was kind of lazy at work. And I went a little bit longer than I planned. And I didn't stretch or anything before. So Tuesday when I woke up, my sciatic nerve on the left side, I can't even extend my foot out. Like, yeah, that hurts all the way out. And today is Wednesday and it's really sore too. So I did not attempt to hit my step count yesterday, but I still didn't want to just do nothing because I want to keep progressing. So what I did is I actually ended up getting in the pool, and for about half an hour, almost an hour, we, just did laps or did some stretches and stuff, which felt better. Today's going to be the same thing. It's like going to be 90 degrees out. So I'm definitely going swimming with my niece and my sister. And that will be fun, and I'll get some exercise in there. It sucks because it doesn't count on my Fitbit, but it is definitely counting in the body because I can tell. As everybody knows, I got a swimsuit that I was kind of excited yet nervous for. I actually wore it twice now, like out in public. In fact, well, not in public, but in my backyard. In fact, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll notice that I've posted 2 pictures with the swimsuit, and I am feeling a lot better about my situation. So if you've been following me for the last couple of weeks, you know that I've been struggling with some different situations going on. I've been in my feelings a lot. I've really been kind of down and hard on myself, really super emotional. I am currently working on all of that. I'm working on some personal relationships with some people, working on communication. I just like doing air quotes. There was absolutely no reason for that air quote. I just wanted to do an air quote. So anyways, I'm working on communication in multiple different areas of my life. There's situations where I'm finding myself being more vocal, letting people know how I stand, letting people know when I don't like something or when I don't feel something. And shockingly, I'm getting response back. So instead of confrontation, which I don't like or I'm not fond of, I'm actually receiving support, and I'm receiving some, not guidance, but some motivation to continue communicating. So I'm seeing some results. At my place of employment, we are doing a cereal drive for students at one school in our district that may be under income levels with their families. They might not have the food that they need this summer. So with that being said, it has been an absolute breathtaking experience the last week. We have raised almost 200 boxes of cereal, 20 bags of cereal, and we got $150 more in donations that I'll go shopping for this weekend to get more cereal to deliver to this one school. During this, I decided to reach out to the school and ask them for some statistics. How many students might we be looking at? How many of them might be in need? And come to find out, 90% of their population is on free or reduced lunch. 90% of those students might not know where their next meal is coming from, or might not have the food that, is necessary throughout the summer. And this got me thinking, sorry, my lips are super chapped. I'm trying to get this chapstick one-handed. That got me thinking about my childhood. And my childhood, we were below income level. We were on free or reduced lunch. But my parents worked their ass off to make sure that me and my 3 brothers had food. The only time that I have ever missed a meal in my life was if I was too stubborn to eat. I just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to get out of bed. Didn't want to cook it. I'll just eat cereal, whatever. But my parents did everything they could to provide all of the basic necessities, and then a lot of the, not necessities, but the things that we wanted. My new shoes that I didn't necessarily need, the Kaboom box I got when I was little, tons of different things that weren't necessary, but they did everything they could. And I can't help but think about my childhood and how I was so ungrateful. I was not humble in the slightest. I had this like preconceived vision that I deserved, or not just deserved, but I was owed, not really owed, but like it was expected. Like I just expected it because it was there. And I was ungrateful, and there were times that I would take advantage of the situation. You know, I knew that my parents couldn't afford things, but I'd still throw a fit to get things. I was just ungrateful. And the older and older that I get, and the more involved I get with the community and with like, you know, different things that we're doing, the more I realize just how lucky I was. And now granted, I am still spoiled. I work hard though to be spoiled. When I go to work, I put in 150%. Some days I have my off days, I'm only at 80%, but I work hard, and I was given the tools from my ever-loving parents to be strong. When I have my weak moments, they're there to support me. My family's there. I've got 3 great brothers. They all have wives that are, you know, just great. And my family is a very close unit. And I can't help but think about all these children who are going through what I went through, except for maybe they don't have what I had. And I feel like an asshole for being so ungrateful. So now I'm thinking, it's got me all in my head thinking about what can I do? Like there has to be more that I can do to give back, to show just how grateful I am. Now financially, everyone knows I'm not in a good position right now because I made some really bad mistakes. I'm currently working on paying stuff off. I do spend money that I shouldn't, which second month in a row I have held all like extra spending, and I have focused just on bills and such. And like Mother's Day and Clayton's birthday and things like that. But I'm working on myself. I'm working on getting myself healthier, skinnier, happier, more confident, stronger. And with all of that, I want to find out what more I can do to help these children. I used to get a lot of shit from friends and past people who would make fun of me because I would literally give money, or I would make a care package for every homeless person that I see on the street corner. I give them $1, give them $2. A lot of my friends would say, but Angie, you work hard for your money. They could be working hard too. And you know what my answer to that? You're right. Absolutely right. They could be. But what if, just thinking, what if they didn't grow up with that mom and dad who pushed them, who taught them that even though you might be ungrateful, in this world you do have to work for what you get? What if they didn't have that? Or what if they didn't have the family to support them when they were down and help them build back up? What if they don't? They don't have the tools, or what if they don't have things that are necessary? What can we do to help that? Now, I'm not so much concerned with the adults that are, you know, homeless or out there. That's not my motive right now. Right now, all I'm thinking about are these kids that are learning how to survive. They're learning, you know, they get a box of cereal. That box of cereal might be a week that they have food, or a couple days that they have food. That could change their entire outlook on life. I know that seems a little extreme, 1 box of cereal, but it's like that though. You know, you might not be able to save them all, but you can save one. So I'm going to be reaching out on top of everything else I'm doing. I'm getting ready to start planning for our camp trip. I'm so excited. I'm going to go camping for, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks in July for my birthday. So I'm going to be planning that. Working on my weight loss is going to stay on top of my game. Sorry to anybody that I've had to put off, or I had a committee event that I had to put off on the side, because my health is number one. And but on top of that, I want to start reaching out and seeing what's out there. What can I do to help? So if you happen to watch this and you have, you know of programs, you know of things that we can do, or that I can do, definitely like hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up on YouTube. You can hit me up on Instagram. Don't hit me up on Twitter. If you find me on Twitter and message me, I will never answer you, because I don't really fuck with Twitter. Like, I try, but I don't. So yeah, let me know what you're doing to help your community. Let me know what you're doing, to be out here and make changes and make moves. And, let's me and my friends and anybody following me, let's see what we can do to change the world. Maybe not the whole world, but maybe the world of one person or 2 people or a family or whatever. With that being said, I'm on my lunch break right now. I feel like I've hit all the topics. I do feel like I rambled a bit, but Clayton keeps bugging me that I need to do these. And it does help. It helps me feel good about my accomplishments. It gives me something to look back on. So, to my future self, I hope you're still kicking ass, and I hope that you are wearing your swimsuit out in public, not just your backyard. And I hope that you're healthy and you're happy and you remember that you're a boss. To everybody else following me, thank you so much for your support, for your love, for everything that you do for me. And I appreciate every single one of my friends, my family, my followers, my acquaintances, even my haters. Without my haters, well, I'd probably be happier without the haters. But thank you anyways, because you're thinking negative about me. At least you're still thinking about me. So anyways, with that, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time I see ya. Deuces.